Blacks on the beat. Basketball black party, man.
Open up the champagne, pop. It's my house, come on, turn it up. Hear a knock on the door and the night begins. Cause we've done this before, so you come on in. Make yourself at my home, tell me where you been. Pour yourself something cold, baby, cheers to this. Sometimes you gotta stay.
You know, it was a real easy transition. You know, all the players in the locker room are, you know, good guys, and, you know, everybody seems to have good chemistry, and, you know, everybody just, you know, get along with each other. You know, I played in Europe for, this is my 3rd year, so, you know, I pretty much know what to expect, and, you know, I just, you know, gotta adapt, you know, to the way, the style of play, and, you know, the players, and, you know, my teammates and coaches, and, you know, it's been pretty easy so far. You know, a real good team, you know, have, you know, good chemistry, athletic players, and, you know, most players, you know, they play with confidence, and, you know, I think it's a good team. I think it's a success, you know, anytime a team comes from the 2nd division, you know, and jump right ahead to the first, top of the standings is, you know, it's a big accomplishment, and, you know, I'm sure the guys look forward to, you know, keep going. Just because I seen, you know, it was a good situation. You know, the coach wanted me in the beginning of the season, you know, and you know, I decided to go somewhere else, and you know, I know that, you know, it was a good system for me, and, you know, I can succeed in, you know, playing here. You know, just to continue to win, you know, finish as high as possible, you know, you know, continue to improve on a good record, and you know, build chemistry with the guys, and, you know, just, you know, win games. You know, it's passing, you know, getting guys involved, trying to make my teammates better, and, you know, and making open shots. You know, those are my 2 main, you know, characteristics. Just to make guys better, you know, to put them in successful positions, you know, to score the ball, or, you know, to find another pass, or, you know, just to, you know, succeed, you know, to make it easier for my teammates, you know, to, you know, be successful. You know, I always just, you know, watch Steve Nash, Chris Paul, you know, point guards that pass the ball, and, you know, that can shoot pretty well, and, you know, those are 2 main guys that, you know, I pretty much, you know, watch, you know, growing up.
Close the blinds, let's pretend that the time has changed.
Oh man, I think it's, you know, amazing. You know, it's an amazing experience, you know, to be able to live in, you know, such a city like, you know, a country like this. You know, to be around, you know, see nice things every day, and, you know, be around, you know, different people. And, you know, just a good experience. Yeah, you know, Chicago is a big city full of basketball players. Everybody plays basketball, plays hard, and yeah, you know, of course, you know, everybody looked up to Michael Jordan, but you know, I was a little bit young, you know, when he was, you know, playing. But I remember, you know, little games. You know, I'm more of a LeBron James, you know, and I'm in his era, you know. My 4 years was a good 4 years of experience, you know, to mature, you know, to get better, to learn, you know, learn how to, you know, build a relationship with different guys, you know, come from different backgrounds, and, you know, just get better at basketball. Different ones on my body mean different things. You know, I don't talk too much, so, you know, I like to have tattoos, you know, to show, you know, what type of guy I am, and, you know, just to, you know, show my expressions on my, you know.
Welcome to my house. Play that music too. Turn it up.
You know, I look forward to, you know, playing in front of the Monaco fans, and, you know, bringing excitement to the team, and continue to help, you know, the guys win, and, you know, I look forward to, you know, playing in front of the team.
We ain't gotta go out, 'cause what? Welcome to my house.